I follow its curve. The world taught me loud was the only way through, but I've learned the whisper can carry me too. No armor of anger, no walls built high, just open hands and a steady eye. Gentle is strong too, it bends but won't break in two, holds the weight without a sound, turns a storm to solid ground. Gentle is strong too, quiet heart, fearless and true. In the softness I stand tall, I don't need to shout at all. I forgive without forgetting the scar. I love without locking the door on my heart. The old me would fight for every inch of space. Now I yield and find I'm still in place. No thunder required to move the sky, just patience blooming soft and wide. Gentle is strong too, it bends but won't break in two, holds the weight without a sound, turns the storm to solid ground. Gentle is strong too, quiet heart, fearless and true. In the softness I stand tall, I don't need to shout at all. They said be harder, be sharper, be more, but I've seen the oak snap where the willow endures. Strength isn't only in the roar of the fight, it's in the dawn that arise after night. Soft isn't weak, it's the root going deep, the breath that you take when you choose not to speak. Final is strong too, I've proven it living it through. Carrying light where the dark used to be, healing in silence, finally free. Gentle is strong too, and I'm living the proof in you. In the softness we stand tall, the quietest hearts hold it all. I catch my reflection in the quiet glass, lines around my eyes, stories from the past. I don't turn away like I used to do. I stay for a moment, look gently through. The voice that once listed every wrong turn now pauses, softens, begins to learn. I'm holding myself kindly tonight. No verdict, no trial, no need to be right. Just arms around the parts that still ache, whispering it's okay, for goodness sake. I'm learning the language of grace, speaking speaking it slowly to my own face, holding myself kindly, like I would a friend in need. When the old regret knocks at the door, I don't pretend I'm not home anymore. I let it in, offer it tea and a chair, say I remember you, but you don't live here. The younger me who tried so hard to please deserves rest now, deserves some ease. I'm holding myself kindly tonight. No verdict, no trial, no need to be right. Just arms around the parts that still ache, whispering it's okay, for goodness sake. I'm learning the language of grace, speaking it slowly to my own face, holding myself kindly, like I would a friend in need. You did your best with the light you had. Some days were heavy, some days were sad, but you kept walking, you kept the spark. You carried us gently through the dark. Thank you, thank you. I've got you now. I'm holding myself kindly tonight, and tomorrow I'll try it again. No longer a stranger to my own skin, just a soft place to land in the end. I'm speaking the words I once longed to hear. They sound like forgiveness falling clear. Holding myself kindly, finally, finally. Holding myself kindly. Holding myself kindly. Notifications sleep inside the drawer, screen dark and still, no pull anymore. Voices from the feed fade out of range. I let them go without a need to change. The world keeps spinning, loud as it wants, but here in this room the quiet confronts and wins. I don't need the noise to know I'm alive. All the clamor and rush just taught me to hide. Now the silence fits like it was made for my size. I don't need the noise, and that feels like a prize. No music playing, no voices to fill the empty corners, the windowsill. Expectations drift off like smoke in the air. Social currents, comparison stares. I sit out scrolling without a defense. The minutes stretch wide in their soft eloquence. I don't need the noise to know I'm alive. All the clamor and rush just taught me to hide. Now the silence fits like it was made from my side. I don't need the noise, and that feels like a prize. The quiet would swallow me whole, reveal the hollow places inside my soul. But it only held me gentle and true, showed me the shape of what I outgrew. I don't need the noise, it's finally clear. The peace I was chasing was already here, in the breathing room between thought and fear. I don't need the noise, I don't need the noise, it's finally clear. The peace I was chasing was already here, in the breathing room between thought and fear. I don't need the noise, I'm already here. Old photographs in the drawer stay closed. Edges soft now, colors long exposed. I don't pull them out to relive the scene, just know they're there, quiet and serene. Voices from letters I no longer read, whisper once then gently lose their thread. I let the past sit quietly, no longer knocking at the door. It's part of the wallpaper now, faded pattern on the floor. I don't fight its presence, I don't feed its flame. It breathes in the background without calling my name. The ache that used to rise at certain songs plays through me now and softly moves along. Regrets that once demanded center stage have taken seats further back with age. They don't applaud or hiss anymore, just exist. every frame. Pause, rewind, assign the blame. But time has turned the volume low, and mercy taught me how to let go. The story doesn't end, it just stops needing to be told. I let the past sit quietly, like rain that fell long ago, soaking into earth and root, helping something gentle grow. It's there in the quiet grain of every day I live now. I let the past sit quietly, and finally peace is allowed. I used to chase the thunder, run toward the flame, mistaking the roar for a calling by name. Highs that burned bright, crashes that shook the ground. I thought that was living, the only sound. But now when the storm starts gathering near, I feel the pull, and I stay right here. I stay when it's peaceful, no longer tempted by the fight. I choose the quiet over the loud tonight. The drama can spin its endless wheel. I've learned the power of standing still. I stay when it's peaceful, it's the bravest choice I feel. Friends call with chaos, stories on fire, inviting me back to the old live wire. I listen kindly, wish them well on their way, but I don't follow, I don't have to play. The calm in this room is a country of clay. No border crossings, no need to explain. I stay when it's peaceful, no longer tempted by the fight. I choose the quiet over the loud tonight. The drama can spin its endless wheel. I've learned the power of standing still. I stay when it's peaceful, and that's the bravest choice I feel. It's not giving up, it's not running away. It's knowing my worth isn't earned in the fray. The real intensity lives in the hush, in the steady heartbeat, in the gentle rush of simply remaining where the light is kind. I stay when it's peaceful. I've made it my home in the calm. No sirens can pull me far from Let the world keep its thunder, its rise and its fall. I found the deep magic in not chasing it all. I stay when it's peaceful, and peace stays with me through it all. The ceiling is the same as yesterday, white and cracked in the corner where the shadow used to stay. But today the shadow's gone. I lie here a little longer, listening to the quiet. It doesn't ask me questions, it doesn't demand answers. I wake up without fear for the first time in years. No tightening in my chest, no hurry to confess. Just breath coming in, going out like it's always known how. The clock ticks softer than it used to. Or maybe I'm just listening differently now. The light moves across the wall, slow and sure, like it's got nowhere else to be. And neither do I. I don't reach for the phone, I don't brace for the storm. I just let the morning hold me. I wake up without fear for the first time in years. No echo of old voices telling me I have choices to make wrong. Just this room, just this song. My heart is singing along. To greet the day running, chasing or being chased. Now I open my eyes, and the day is already here, waiting patiently like an old friend who knows. I finally believe I'm safe. I wake up without fear, and the silence feels like mercy. No weight on my shoulders, no ghosts growing bolder, just peace, quiet and clear. I wake up without fear. branches underfoot, soft and slow. Each step a choice, nowhere I have to go. The path curves gentle through the trees, sunlight filters down in quiet degrees. I used to stride like the world might end, race and stride like the world might end. Racing shadows I couldn't outrun or mend. Now I let the distance come to me. One deliberate breath, one footfall free. I walk slower now, feeling the ground reply. No hurry in my heart somehow, just the earth and the open sky. I walk slower now, presence in every pace. The rush has lost its grip somehow, and I found my own grace. Leaves drift down without a sound, touching shoulder then the ground. Birdsong answers from the branch above. No demand, just an offer of love. My hands swing easy at my sides. No phone, no plan, no need to hide. The air tastes clean, the light feels kind. Every sense awake, unconfined. I walk slower now, feeling the ground reply. No hurry in my heart somehow, just the earth and the open sky. I walk slower now, presence in every pace. The rush has lost its grip somehow, and I found my own grace. I spent years measuring miles by speed, chasing arrivals I didn't need. But time unfolds when you let it be. Not a race, just a place to breathe. These gravel steps mark a different art, walking toward the quiet in my heart. I walk slower now, and the world walks with me. No destination pulling somehow, just this path, just this peace. I walk slower now, in the rhythm I choose. Nothing lost in the letting go, everything gained in the unhurried move. I walk slower now, I walk slower now. The door gives way without a fight. Hinges sigh like they've been waiting all night. Boots by the mat, still laced from the road. Jacket hangs heavy, unloading the load. I set the keys down, metal on wood. No clatter, no rush, just understood. This threshold I crossed 1,000 times blind. Now it holds me steady, gentle, defined. Keys on the table, right where they belong. No more circling streets till the breaking of dawn. The weight in my pocket, the pull at my sleeve, finally resting hearts won't pledge a war or rain. No ghosts in the hall, walls breathing easy, they remember it all. The chair by the window, scarred from old storms. I sit without armor, no need to transform. Outside leaves settle soft in the yard. Inside the pieces aren't broken or scarred. Keys on the table, right where they belong. No more circling streets till the breaking of dawn. The weight in my pocket, the pull at my sleeve, finally resting, home doesn't leave. Warm bass in the floorboards, rising through bone, coming back to myself, no longer alone. Keys on the table, simple and true. This is the landing I've wandered into. I used to drop them, clutching the edge, fingers trembling, braced for the next pledge of leaving, of losing, of locking the door on what I couldn't carry anymore. But now they lie open, no keys turning twice, no flight in the morning, no pay in the price. This house in my chest, it's been here a while. Roof over heartbeat, mile after mile. Keys on the table, here where they belong. No more, no more, till the breaking of dawn. Warm bass in the floorboards, coming home. Keys on the table, I'm finally home. Keys on the table, right where they belong. No more, no more, till the breaking of dawn. Warm bass in the floorboards, coming home. Keys on the table, I'm finally home. Sunlight spills across the tiles, slow and gold. Basket overflowing with the week's stories told. Your t-shirt from Thursday, my socks from the rain. We sort them together, no hurry, no strain. The washer hums steady like a heartbeat next door. Spin cycle singing what words are for. Laundry on a Sunday, folding love into every crease. Warm from the dry matching time. Laundry on a Sunday, and it feels like the whole world is mine. Coffee cools on the counter, half drunk and sweet. We laugh when the fitted sheet fights to defeat. Hangers clink softly, shirts swaying in line, drying in the breeze from the window left wide. Your hoodie still smells like the walk we took late. I bury my face in it, no need to wait. Laundry on a Sunday, folding love into every crease. Warm from the dryer, soft on our hands. This ordinary magic, this everyday peace. You and me in the quiet, matching socks, matching time. Laundry on a Sunday, and it feels like the whole world is mine. No grand adventures today, no faraway plans, just the small ritual of cotton in our hands. But here in the steam and the sunlight's soft hum, I find the forever I always wanted to come. These mundane moments, they stitch us so tight, thread by thread in the afternoon light. Laundry on a Sunday, folding love into every crease. Warm from the dryer, carried in our arms. This quiet devotion, this sweet release. You and me in the quiet, no need for more than this rhyme. Laundry on a Sunday, the simplest way to say you're mine. I say my name out loud sometimes, just to hear it settle in the quiet. No longer a stranger on my tongue, no echo of someone else's version. It fits the shape of who I am, soft around the edges, steady in the middle. My name feels like home, the place I always return to. No key required or no knock at the door, just the sound of belonging ringing true. My name feels like home, warm in my mouth, safe in my bones. After all the wonder and all the unknown, I'm here and I'm my own. I used to borrow other people's mirrors to see if I measured up inside. Change the inflection, hit the parts that didn't match the light outside. But now I stand in my own reflection, and the eyes looking back don't apologize. My name feels like home, the place I always return to. No key required, no knock at the door. syllable, a room I've built with windows open, curtains still, no more disguises. I'm in fluid, I'll live here fully in the light. My name feels like home, and I answer when it calls. No longer searching down distant halls, just this voice, this heart, this all. My name feels like home, the sweetest sound I've ever known. I speak it softly, I speak it strong, and finally I've come back where I belong. I sit by the window, coffee gone cold, the steam long risen, the story told. No list on the table, no clock on the wall, ticking its warnings, demanding its call. The street outside moves in its own slow way, but here in this chair, I'm allowed to stay. Nothing chasing me today, no shadows at my heels, no debts to pay, just the quiet holding sway in the space where hurry used to lay. I breathe in the stillness, let it settle deep. Nothing chasing me today, and I'm finally free to keep. The phone stays face down, screen dark and still. No pull from the world, no need to fulfill. Birds cross the sky without a plan, clouds drift like thoughts I don't have to scan. My hands rest open, palms to the light, no fists, no reaching, no need to fight. Nothing chasing me today, no echoes of yesterday calling my name, just a gentle rhythm of staying the same in this moment, unchanged, unashamed. I feel the ground steady under my feet. Nothing chasing me today, and the silence tastes sweet. I spent so long running from what might arrive, always one step from falling, just trying to survive. But the storm never came, or maybe it passed while I was looking back, moving too fast. Now I see the horizon is clear and wide, no thunder behind me, nowhere to hide. Nothing chasing me today, I'm here in the calm and here I'll stay. No hurry tomorrow, no rush to obey, just this pure stillness, come what may. feel anymore. Just not at the face that's walked through every war. The lines tell stories I no longer hide. I wear them easy like the turning of the tide. And no resume of sorrows to recite. No need to justify the years I lost the fight. I've got nothing left to prove. No audience waiting in the wings. Just the quiet groove of being and the freedom that it brings. The bass line holds me weightless like I'm floating on the truth. Nothing left to prove, and everything to lose myself into. Conversations don't require a clever line. I listen more, speak less, and that feels fine. No climbing ladders, no measuring worth. Just standing steady on this patch of earth. The old hunger for applause has gone to sleep. I smile at its absence. Peace runs deep. I got nothing left to prove. No audience waiting in the wings. Just the quiet groove of being and the freedom that it brings. The bass line holds me weightless like I'm floating on the truth. Nothing left to prove, and everything to lose myself into. I spent decades building armor out of shine, polishing the outside till I thought it was fine. But the real strength was always in the letting go, in the soft surrender only time can show. I got nothing left to prove to you, to them, to yesterday. I'm here in the simple move of living my own way. The bass carries the weightlessness through every breath I choose. Nothing left to prove. Thank God, nothing left to prove. I turn the knob slow, the door breathes open wide. Dust in the air catches the light from outside. This room held the arguments I couldn't outrun, the silence that followed when words came undone. I stand in the threshold, no need to retreat. The echoes rise gentle, familiar, complete. Rooms I used to avoid, now I enter with kindness, no armor deployed. The ghosts aren't accusing, they're just waiting to be seen. I they understand. There's a chair by the window where I cried alone, the wallpaper peeling like skin over bone. Old letters in drawers, handwriting faded and true. Promises broken, but honest when new. I sit on the floorboards, let the memories play. No judgment, no hurry to send them away. Rooms I used to avoid, now I enter with kindness, no armor deployed. The ghosts aren't accusing, they're just waiting to be seen. I offer them tea in the soft in-between, facing the echoes with an open hand. They soften, they settle, they understand. I used to lock doors on the parts that still hurt, run down the hallway, face pressed to the dirt. But pain left unattended just grows in the dark. Now I bring light to the corners, a quiet remark. You belonged here too, you were doing your best. Come sit for a while, let the aching rest. Rooms I used to avoid, I live in them fully, no longer destroyed. The echoes and I, we've made peace in the end. Old wounds breathing easy, beginning to mend. I leave the door open as I walk away. The light stays behind, come what may. I sketch tomorrow in pencil, not ink. Light lines on the page, easy to rethink. Maybe a garden, maybe a trip, maybe just mornings with coffee to sip. No deadlines carved into stone, just open spaces where seeds are sown. Soft plans, real dreams, drawn in the margins, quiet and free. No weight on the wings of whatever the future might be. I hold them loosely, let them unfold. Soft plans, real dreams, more precious than gold. Perhaps I'll learn the guitar again, or walk a coastal path now and then. Write a few letters, plant a few trees, read all the books that are calling to me. Nothing is promised, nothing just gentle intentions, honest and true. Soft plans, real dreams, drawn in the margins, quiet and free. No weight on the wings of whatever the future might be. I hold them loosely, let them unfold. Soft plans, real dreams, more precious than gold. To map every mile in advance, demand guarantees, leave nothing to chance. But life taught me softer is stronger somehow. The lightest touch can carry us now. Soft plans, real dreams, floating like feathers on afternoon air. To chase or cling, they'll find me if they're meant to be there. I trust the unfolding, I trust the unknown. Soft plans, real dreams, and I'm never alone. I left the curtain half drawn again, not out of habit, not out of pain, just to see how the morning would choose where to spill itself first. It creeps along the baseboard slow, touches the books I never closed, reveals the layer of quiet dust, dancing like it's glad to be seen at last. Sunlight finds the corners, the ones I kept in shadow too long. No judgment in its golden reach, just gentle, just patient, just strong. It shows me what was hiding there. Not monsters, not regrets to bear, only forgotten pieces of me, waiting in the light to be free. There's a box beneath the chair, letters I couldn't bring myself to read. Now the raised trace, the faded ink, soft as forgiveness, soft as need. The floorboards warm under bare feet, old scars in the wood catch the glow. Nothing rushes to explain itself, everything simply starts to show. Sunlight finds the corners, the ones I kept in shadow too long. No judgment in its golden reach, just gentle, just patient, just strong. It shows me what was hiding there. Not monsters, not regrets to bear, only forgotten pieces of me, waiting in the light to be free. the day might find, but hiding only taught the dark to feel like home inside my mind. Now I let the beams wander through. They don't demand, they don't accuse. They just illuminate what's true and leave the rest for me to choose. Sunlight finds the corners, and I don't turn away anymore. It warms the places I used to ignore, reveals the dust moves, nothing more. Just life suspended, quiet and bright, drifting in the mercy of life. Sunlight finds the corners, and finally I let it stay. The day has folded itself away. Dishes done, the lamp turned low. I walk the rooms one final time, touching walls that learn to know. My quieter footsteps, my softer voice, the way I finally let go. The light stays on, not for anyone coming home late, just because it feels right to leave a small glow at the gate. A quiet promise in the dark that tomorrow will find its way. The light stays on, and I'm okay. No grand goodbye, no closing scene. The record ends, the needle lips, but the warmth hangs in the air a while, like steam from tea that gently drips. I don't need fireworks to mark the end, just this long, warm exhale of a friend. The light stays on, soft and steady on the porch, welcoming whatever night may bring, without condition, without torch. It doesn't ask me to explain why peace took so long to arrive. The light stays on, and so do I. By someday and see that glow still burning low, no, it's not forgotten. It's just a way of saying you're never too far to come back. The door remembers how to open. kitchen floor. Coffee steam rising slow once more. No grand plans on the wall today, just the ordinary in its gentle way. The clock ticks soft, the world spins on and on, right here where I belong. This is enough for me, the simple chords are living free. No more, no less, no chasing the wind, just a quiet place where peace begins. This is enough for me. A heart at rest, a soul at ease. In the small and steady I finally see. This is enough for me. A book half read on the window seat. Birds outside singing their repeat. The laundry sways in the afternoon breeze. These moments gather like unspoken keys. I don't need mountains or shining seas, just this table, this chair, this breeze. This is enough for me, the simple chords are living free. No more, no less, no chasing the wind, just the quiet place where peace begins. This is enough for me. A heart at rest, a soul at ease. In the small and steady I finally see. This is enough for me. I spent years reaching for something more, or one step from the open door, but the treasure was waiting in plain sight, in the ordinary glow of ending light. This is enough for me, the gentle rhythm of being. No farther shore I need to reach, just this breath, this day, this teaching. This is enough for me, and I smile at the truth so clear. Everything I ever wanted was already here. I set the bag down by the door. No hurry to unpack anymore. The road behind me fades to gray. I don't look back to check its state. Windows catch the evening glow. Soft golden walls I've come to know. No trumpet sounds, no cheering crowd, just the quiet saying welcome out loud. This is where I finally land. No fireworks across No grand parade, no finishing line, just the gentle end of trying. This is where I finally land, and it feels like arriving. The chair still fits the shape of me. The kettle hums its minor key. Old photographs don't make me flinch. They smile like friends who've seen the pinch. I light one lamp, the room is full. Shadows soft, no longer cruel. Every breath is borrowed grace, returned without a need to raise. This is where I finally land. No fireworks across the sky, just solid ground beneath my hands, and the long exhale of being alive. No grand parade, no finishing line, just the gentle end of trying. This is where I finally land, and it feels like arriving. I thought the moment would be loud, a crash of cymbals, roaring crowd. But peace came walking, slow and plain, like rain that ends a drought's long rain. No spotlight needed, no curtain call, just the quiet knowing this is all. This is where I finally land. No fireworks across the sky, just the porch light left on by my own hand, and the stars not asking why. No more searching for the sign, just the soft click of the door behind. This is where I finally land, and I'm already home inside. The clock says past midnight, but time feels slow. Curtains dance lazy in the moon's soft glow. We sit by the window, legs tangled on the sill. Words come easy now, no need to overfill. The breeze carries jasmine from somewhere down the street, wraps around our shoulders, warm and sweet. Windows open at night, letting the summer in. No walls between us and the quiet spin of stars overhead, of breath on skin. We talk till the words run thin, and the silence feels like just let them stay. The crickets keep rhythm, the wind keeps time. Your hand in mine, no rush to define. We laugh at old stories that don't hurt anymore. The dark feels friendly outside the door. Windows open at night, letting the summer in. No walls between us and the quiet spin of stars overhead, of breath on skin. We talk till the words run thin, and the silence feels like trust. Windows open at night, just enough. I used to close everything tight, afraid of what might drift inside. But tonight the air moves free, and it's teaching me how safe it feels to let the world breathe with me. Windows open at night, summer holding us close. No secrets in the corners, no ghosts, just the soft rush of letting go. Your voice slow, the night slow. We don't need to say much. Windows open at night, and it's more than enough.